Hi everybody, welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft Season 3 with me, Sid, and the day is just starting. We've got our sheep, we've fed them the once, so before we go out there, I want to just make myself some quick, and hang on, just bear with me a second, it is, I want to make myself a few javelins, because spiders often offend. So I thought, while we've got a little bit of stone and we've got some sticks on us, then we might as well just make some basic missile weapons just to tide us over in case spiders come along, because, you know, spiders are not nice. Right, we're ready to run. I need to desperately get some water. So of course that means we need to run out of here quickly, just check the immediate vicinity, and then head down towards the freshwater source that is down here, and just hope that we're not host to a whole host of unpleasant characters. We seem to be okay. So yeah, the plan for this episode, I want to get some more tools going because I've got quite a lot of copper, and we've got that to keep tiders going over. The food situation, whilst not great now, is at least stable, and we can start to think about a few things a little bit more esoterical than the ones before. Will you stop glitching? Thank you. Right, you. Let's see if we can't get you a little bit happier with me. That's 2 days worth of feeding. I'll feed them again. I mean, I've got grain to spare, so I will feed them again later. But we've got our clay. And what I was thinking I am wanting to make is, let me just jump over to the wiki for the clay forming side of things, because I can never remember all of these patterns perfectly. Well, I can remember that one, that's easy. So first thing we're going to want is, in fact, before we do that, let me reduce the quantity by 1, because I'm thinking that I'm only going to do 3 tools right now, and what I want is a chisel. Now the chisel, believe it or not, is that simple. I am going to want a hoe, which is that, and I am probably going to want, now it's a toss-up between, oh no, it's not a toss-up at all actually, it is a scythe. So scythe is that 1, 2, 3, 4, scythe. So that's a molds. We need to grab ourselves, I'm going to need some more logs, but we need to grab ourselves some of that. I've got one of those. Let's have a look, 1530 there. So we have exactly 30 copper. We'll whack that into there, and we go and find a safe place, plenty far enough away from, if it burnt, actually I need logs, let's have it down. So my objective with these sheep is to get them tame enough so I can shear them, and once I can shear them, then I should be able to start making the important things in life, like a bed. Now you can make a large skin bed, so there are alternatives, but you can't actually sleep in it. All you can do is set your spawn, so it's not brilliant. It's better than nothing if you think you're going to die, but my intention obviously is to not die. You know, call it being stubborn, but I just think it's quite a good survival tactic, not dying. But this will give us... Right, go on. Yeah, first time. We're getting good at this firelighting malarkey. Right, let me just quickly jump over here. So first off, I want to give a big shout out to Larson Gates, who's been following this series for a while, I think, and he gives me a lot of good feedback, but he's given me some information. So you may recall I kind of was a little bit miffed when I only got 2 steaks from killing cows, and that is apparently now linked to your butchering skill. The higher butchering skill you have, the more meat drops. Seems a little bit peculiar that you could take a half-ton cow, kill it, and only manage to get a 160-ounce steak off it. Even a lion, who could be argued has no butchering skill whatsoever, would do better than that. But, you know, this is the rules we're living. The prospecting pick I mentioned, there's no point in me getting it. I can't actually use it right now because there is a prospecting skill, and I don't have any skill at using it. So apparently I have to pan for ores in the water, pan for copper, in the sea bay chunk with the copper nodules. Kill spiders to get string, we know about that. I'll try not to avoid killing things. And obviously jugs have things. Now, one thing it does mention is what rocks have I got in my area, because we've seen andesite, we've seen basalt, but that is all, and we are going to need flux. Now, I'm fairly certain andesite is not a source of flux. I know dolomite is a sort of source of flux, and there are quite a few sources of flux, but we need to find some alternative rock around the area. And I really haven't seen much in this area at all, so I'm going to have a little teeny scout around. Generally speaking, when the ground colour changes, that's when you're in a different rock area, because the grass and the soil has changed. And this has been pretty uniform all the way around here, really. We've not had a huge amount of different rock formations. Now, there is some over there, if I can get around to it and avoid that great massive ravine that we saw. But I just need to work... Oh, hello copper. Have it. You never know when you want it. And a hot spring, that's nice. Not particularly useful to me right now because I'm not got any damage, but yeah, so we want to get those tools going. That will give us the ability to get more... What are you? Cassiterite. That is, off the top of my head, that might be tin. There's a little bit more down there. I'll leave that for now. Just a mental note that it's still here. We're not a million miles away from our base, so we should be able to... Oh, here's that ravine. Look, it's massive. It is huge. And if I'm not mistaken, I would suggest that that is more copper than you can shake a stick at. That is quite useful to know we've got that in the area, though. This doesn't help us with rock types still, of course. We are still... Oh, are you deep? Yes, you... Oh, God. I don't want to walk over that. I know the ground collapses in this, and it, you know, you end up very dead very quick. More copper down there. There's so much copper in this area. It is almost obscene. More copper. I'm not going to even bother picking that up right now because I don't really need to. What time is it? It's getting on, and I want to get around to that other rock type which was over here. This is still andesite. So yeah, we'll get those tools made. I'm going to, as I say, feed those sheep daily, religiously. You know, I'm going to look after my pets. You know, when you're a kid and you beg your parents for something and oh dear, that isn't good. Nope, that is definitely not good. Not good at all. Good God, what are you? Granite, I think it was. Come on, run. Diorite, oh that's perfect. I think that is definitely a source of flux, so fairly certain diorite is. I need to double check, but I think I think we're out of the woods with that. Even though we just had to like run like hell through a field of zombie skeletons and creepers to get there. Oh dear, what's going on here? Hup. How am I getting down? Need to get down so I can get round and back again, and oh dear, the sun's going down. This is not good. This is not good at all. Oh, come on. I know I liked the cliffs when I saw them, but right, I am going to have to sprint this. Okay, yeah, so sun's going down. With a bit of luck, our fire pit may be done, however, so we can get on with that through the night. But in the meantime, I need to get back to base, and I'm too far away. I don't really want to spend the night in a hole in the ground either, if I can avoid it. This is not good timing on my part. Come on. Get me back home safely, please. I do need to come up with a better way up the cliffs as well, because at the moment I am having to kind of go right round. Oh, the fire pit is still going, but that's a bit of a pain. Hup. Oh, we're nearly there, nearly there. Oh, come on, that's not good. Oh well, we're nearly there, we're nearly back home safe. Oh fuck, pardon my French there, I just saw a zombie and a skeleton spawn right out of the way there. Let's just give you a little bit more food to get you even more familiar with me. Oh crap, come on. I'm just waiting for a tss, boom, because that's the kind of thing that would happen right now. No, we got away with it. Oh, thank God for that. Okay, so we should be able to make our 3 tools, which is good. The chisel will allow me to finish the roof on this. The scythe will allow us to get more stickies, and the hoe will obviously allow us to farm crops later on down the line. But right now it's night time. I'm stuck here waiting for the morning, so I will see you in a little while. Okay, it's another fine morning, and I find myself in need of doing some more clay forming. Bowls in this have changed. We now use ceramic bowls, and these are used for food. So if I just do 4 for now, but they are also used for the aforementioned panning that we need to do to get the thing. Now let us check about out here. Oh, we seem to still be alive. That's good. So I'm going to cook these bowls up, these ceramic bowls. We will need to do more of these, but for now these will do, and we'll stick a little bit more wood down and get this one going. I'm going to need to get some more sticks to... Oh, we did it. Good. And that's going to be used for gold panning. Now, I need you to stop glitching, please. That's the 62. Let's... I'm not sure whether they are getting more friendly or not, but as I say, and I don't know whether you have to wait a certain different number, you know, whether it's the same time each day or whether it just resets every nightfall. But I do need some sticks. Once I've got sticks will never be a problem again, of course, because I will have a scythe, and with a scythe... Oh, hello, more copper. And with a scythe, we will be able to get sticks for days from the trees. Which we shall do now. We'll take another one, that's a hoe. I don't think we'll need that anytime soon. But I would like to clear some of this, especially this willow. I don't like the willow trees, as I think I've mentioned before, because I certainly don't like them outside my house, shall we say, because they provide a great deal of shelter for hostile mobs, and they are bloody huge. Hup. Let's see if we can get a few of those while we're at it. These unfortunately don't last forever though, that is the only real drawback to them. But you'll never want for sticks again once you start scything leaves off a tree. As I say, we'll clear. That should do us. I think we've probably got more than enough leaves, more than enough saplings, and I'm quite happy to grow willows. They do grow a good amount of wood. But they, as I say, they are not friendly for the person not wanting to get killed by a creeper hiding in the leaves, for example. And I've seen creepers in a willow tree that has got basically where the leaves are spreading down to the ground are virtually invisible. I've completely managed to miss them on occasion in the past, where you've walked past and then you're like, oh crap, there's a creeper, run. So yeah, that's thing. But we have got the all-important sticks now, lots of sticks, which means we can make the all-important chisel, and we can make the all-important, now for the time being, I am going to, I think it's like that, yep, make just a stone hammer. There's no point wasting metals on a hammer, they will wear out pretty damn quickly, so better to save the metal for the time being and just use stone. Same with shovels, they wear out so fast even with the metal ones that I tend to stick with stone ones until such time as you've got metals in abundance and spares. So yeah, we're not doing too badly anyway, we're kind of holding our own here. This area is getting much clearer. Now what I am thinking at some point is a log palisade around this area as well. Not right now, because we don't have the technology. Or we have the technology, we don't really have the spare resources that we could just waste them on a log palisade. But once we can get a good defensive wall going, give me that back, thank you. Oh man, and now I've done that. I always do this the wrong way around and shift click them down, and of course you don't shift click them down, you just, oh, you do shift click them down. Duh, I must have misclicked. We'll get there. Like that, you shift click them down, not shift click them down. I'll get there, me, derp, hello. So yeah, it's just really this stage in the game, it is just one long grind of resource gathering and trying to keep yourself alive. And I had a look, by the way, diorite does not create flux, so we are not out the woods for flux. We need to find an alternative rock type, and yeah, I am a little bit stumped. Unfortunately, well, or fortunately, depending on your view on the things, this doesn't really show you the grass change colours between biomes, so kind of a little bit stuck there. Yeah. So at the moment we're just waiting for things. I'm going to go and put these saplings away, they'll come in useful later. I will probably want to build another chest, because in fact I'll build another double chest. Nice willow one, lovely green one. Let me just put that there. Pick you up. What's right with you? What have you got in you? Nothing. You can go down there, and we'll stick another willow chest down here. I mean, this ultimately will become our shed. This is not going to be our home by any stretch of the imagination. It's a shed. So Oh, we got the chisel. Yes, of course. Let us have a look at that while we are doing it. So the chisel mode. We want it in step mode. Press the M key to change the mode. And then you can now take it off in... Instead of doing it as whole steps... Oh, God, this is wrong, isn't it? God damn it. This one wanted to be slab mode. Okay, change the mode again to slab mode and go 1, 2, 3, bang. So this has changed since the previous version. We're now shaving off layers at a time rather than a half slab. I think, or did it? No, the stair mode was definitely the one that it did a whole stair, whereas this now is doing just big notches, effectively 1/8 of a block. And obviously the detail mode is was it 16 by 16 by 16, whatever the maths on that is, and I'm not going to try and do it because my maths is, as usual, crap. Certainly my mental arithmetic, I'm no mathematician. I have computers to do that for me. So yeah, I'm going to just chisel this out. Probably won't do a huge amount with chiseling things at this juncture in the game, but you know, we do need to finish this off, and I will probably get the overhang sorted as well. But yeah, it looks certainly also straight away. Oh, hello, you cooked. Brilliant. Ceramic bowl, ceramic bowl, ceramic bowl, ceramic bowl. We put one of those in there and it becomes a gold pan. Now this is where things start getting interesting, because I need to get down to the beach a bit easier than the usual one. I've not done this before, but apparently you right click on this and then... Is that right? What have we got there? We've got a gold pan. Let me just double check how this works, because I read it and now it appears to have gone completely out of my head on how the hell this works. So, in fact the night's falling anyway, so I better get myself freshened up with water and get battened down for the night again, and then we can address the gold panning in the morning and see how this all works. So yeah, I'll drink my fill, try and feed the sheep, make them a little bit tamer again. As I say, this is all new. This is new mechanics, and I am a voyager in an uncharted sea here, because there's stuff that we didn't have to do before. We used to be able to shear these buggers earlier. It won't let me do it now apparently, so it's obviously not hungry. Yeah, I'll see you in the morning anyway, and bye for now. And another night has passed. The sun is just setting. The sun is just coming up at the other side. Look at that mist. That is, I love this effect. This needs to be in vanilla. Just the morning mist over the seas and the coast. It is gorgeous. But we have worked out. I came out in the night and I decided I'm going to put more. I'm going to scatter this area reasonably with pumpkins to try and illuminate it to prevent mob spawning a little bit in the immediate vicinity. I know you get protected chunks. Oh look, you can see a little bit of... Yeah, now it's full, so it's obviously allowing me to do it. I can continue feeding these, and these are becoming more familiar with me. So yeah, that is one thing that's pretty damn useful. Now I didn't put those saplings away after I said I was going to. I do need to come out this way a little bit and just see about keeping these bottles topped up. I've worked out the panning. Well, I've read about the panning. Worked out is a bit of a strong subject. I have read the wiki, So we are going to need to dig a little bit in this beach here. Now apparently you can pan 50 times per chunk, and I'll just take those out. That'll be more than enough. And apparently you pan by clicking the solid block under flowing water. There we go. And there is a chance that the block will be destroyed, and there is a chance that you will get some either native gold, native platinum, or native copper. And apparently oh, there we go, you can see that one has been consumed. So yeah, you probably want to be a bit cautious how you do this, but eventually, once you've done it 50 times, you should get a message in chat telling you you've exhausted this chunk, and then you need to move on. So it's, well, as you can see, it's not very rewarding. We certainly haven't got a huge amount out of this yet, but it see, copper and a platinum. Shame the platinum is useless. Why we would want to get that, I don't know. But you can do that, and that will give you obviously skill in theory in prospecting, apparently. I don't know how much you need to do before you get skill in prospecting, but this is something we can do. This is kind of a thing I can do when I'm editing audio and stuff after recording a session, between sessions. So yeah, as an activity, probably slightly more boring than, say, I need my chisel. Slightly more boring than, say, fishing. I don't mind fishing in Minecraft. I quite like fishing in Minecraft. When I have some string, I will do a lot of fishing in TerraFirmaCraft because it's a good source of protein. I could go and hunt down a spider, but I don't really want to get myself killed right now. Chisel, well, I need the hammer, and I need my chisel. And the reason for this is I need, let's change the mode, bang, 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 I want it to smooth, and I can't get down there safely, it's too big a drop. I want to come and go, right, let's see, if I go and dig those 2 blocks of clay out, and then I go and, now I need the hammer on the bar, and go and smooth those 2, and then chop them out. So this is how you get smooth blocks. Chisel it and then chop it out, and I need another one of those, so we'll do that. And how to get a raw block, well, that you do by removing the support for the block. So when I remove this one, that one should pop off, bang, and that will give us smooth blocks, and it will give us raw blocks. So we need to repeat this process a little bit just to get, I don't really want to go any in fact, let me just take you out. I really don't want to. That gives me, perfect, I've got a staircase up. Inadvertent, admittedly. I can do it up there where I started clearing that soil from the top. That is probably the best bet. So let us just hop up here a bit. I will tame those sheep eventually, and I shall make myself a bed. This I promise myself, because I cannot stand the thoughts of having to think. I don't really need you any more of those, so, but I do need, I think, four of these unsupported, so that gives us 2, This should give us 3. Yep. And if I come and take you out, this one, oh, that should give us 4. Obviously we get the cave-in effect there, but right, so I believe what I need to do is, first things first, I need to move, well, first things first, I need to get rid of the chisel. No, chisel will go in the chest, because for some reason it doesn't count as a tool. That will go in there. We will get rid of you, get rid of you and you, and anything else? Yeah, you. And then we will pop these up. Oh, well, you say we'll pop these up. And we'll plop them down here. Most of these are empty, I think, but I think those two got those two have got food in. And then I'm going to plop one of these down here. I'm going to take my knife and where did I put you? I put you in here. Ceramic bowls, and I think I right click on there, and you'll notice that is now a food preparation work surface. It's got 3 bowls in it. We've got sandwich and we have got salad. So we can mix and match stuff in there, but we need to make bread first. And to make bread, I need to shift you as well. Thank you. Where to put that? There. Running out of places to put stuff. We need a... No, it's not that one. It is that one, I think. And that gives us a quern base. And then we take 3 of those and a stick. Gives us a handstone, which we pop in the top, and we'll take one of these grains. We might as well take that one, stick it in here, and give it a turn. That's a new model, that actually, and I got an achievement, and that should give me barley flour. We grab some wood, I think. Now, was it? I can't remember this. No. There we go. Wooden bucket. Exactly what we need. We needed, and we should be good then. To head out to our impromptu staircase. Blub blub blub. I need fresh water. In fact, I've got fresh water up in that container, haven't I? So we should be able to do that. And then we mix that with that. That gives us dough. Well-known produce of Homer Simpson there. So that gives us dough. And then what we need to do is grab a few logs. Just load that up for the time being. Ignite that. And we should be able to start the bread cooking. Once we've got bread, we can actually now then make some sandwiches, which will give us a better food supply. That's the idea anyway. And while obviously with the other grain, I've still got grain in the hut, we can start taming these sheep and get them to the point where I can shear them with a knife, which is not as effective as shearing them with a hot... Come on, give me bread. Not, I assume, there we go, we got hot bread. Lovely, and we'll do the next one. Sun's going down again, so that will probably tide us in nicely with a quick drink. And I think that will probably be the end of this episode, actually, once we've got this side of things going, but that will give us a certain degree of flexibility with food. I am going to, while it is still reasonably light, oh god, just plop a couple of these down further, and I'll make more torches, make more pumpkin lights. Almost there, and bang, good. So we can then go in. Oh, I better just check that my sheepies aren't hungry before I go in there. Are you hungry? No, you're not hungry yet. And what we should be able to do, if I go, what we got? Some meat, we've got bread, we've got tomato, I should have some garlic. Not sure what else we've got actually. Let's have a look in there. A maize, we'll see what we can do with that. And let's have a look in a sandwich. We go bang, we'll have meat, tomato. Now we can create it at that, but I can add a bit of garlic if I want. Can I add that? No, I can't. And that makes me a sandwich. It tells me that it's barley bread, beef, tomato, garlic. The taste left control is not sweet, not sour, not salty. It is savoury. So apparently I've managed to hit something with the savoury thing there. And that is food hopefully sorted out reasonably well there. And let's see how that goes down. Oh man, that just hammered the food content in, didn't it? Yep. Anyway, so we have bread technology going on. We have sandwich technology. We are a little bit further down the line. We're doing some gold panning. I don't think my prospecting has gone up at all, but my cooking has improved. So until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. I will continue while I am recording and I'll continue working between episodes to tame these sheep a little bit further, so we're not waiting forever to do that. And I will see you soon. Bye for now.